Hello and welcome back to the Brothers of Beer here in Abbey. I'm still trying to get over whatever sickness I have, so if I sound like absolute death, it is because I am severely congested. So bear with me. You know, we're doing our best. I hope we're doing our best. Are you doing your best? I hope you're doing your best because your best is worth it. You are worth your best. Please do your best. Alrighty. So, let's remember where we're at. We got to give the draft a bunch of beer. Everyone's mad at us because we have no beer. Everyone wants beer, and we have no money. Okay, we're doing. Let's just go with that. Wow, we can't brew anything. 120 liters. Oof. Let's try and max speed this out. See if we can't get somewhere. Get some money. What are you? Hefeweizen. We're going to store that. Because our guys can drink that. And then, yeah, we've given them as much as they need. Awesome. We got that event done. So we got ale order payment, negotiation chance. Okay, so let's get some orders in because we're gonna get better prices on those, which is super nice. Also, I did have to move my computer from where it was in my house into a different room because we have a family member staying with us. So if the quality is a little less, it's because I'm still working on optimizing my setup for where I'm at now versus where I was. So you gotta bear with me for a sec. Maybe it should be like this episode and maybe one more. I will, hopefully by then I'll have it optimized. And by optimized, I legitimately just mean like I'll figure out how to work it. Nobody wants beer. So what do you want? You want these guys. A saison. Let's brew some of that. Let's brew our newest beer. Wow, it's expensive as hell. Oh crap. Okay, what if we brew like 50 liters? You go get us. Do we have? Oh, we have no. That's why we have no ingredients to make our beers cheaper. And we have full research. So we should be maximum quality of a recipe. I think we're all up on research. Yeah, we're all good on research now. Well, that's slightly an issue because now we got nothing to spend our research on. But you don't have enough florins. Great. Aha! They want a blonde ale. They want 100 liters of blonde ale. I'm just going to keep sending him to negotiate. Even if we can't buy it, doesn't mean we, it's not good for him to get to be negotiating all that. We need to sell these. All right, so we got one selling for an exorbitant amount of money, and the other selling for super cheap. So we should make some money off of that, which is the hope. And then we got some yeast sold back to farmers. Farmhouse ale. All right, so we need 100 liters of blonde ale. Let us... Which one's going to be the cheapest to make? So we got 12... So I'm looking at this production cost right here. So it's 12 florin for 10 liters, 15 for 10, 12 for 10, 14 for 10, 11 for 10. So I believe our base is just going to be the cheapest. We only need 100 liters, so we're going to brew that one. And then farmhouse, 70 liters. Now we go farmhouse. So 16 and 21, so this one's going to be cheaper. How many liters do I need? 70. Let's go find our 70. Pay and brew. So now we're brewing both of those. It's going to fly through that. Okay. He passed out. He would have been done. Don't worry. He just passed out a little bit. Alrighty. Let's look at 17%. Okay, sweet. Herbal ale. 100 liters. Okay, so again, we're looking right at this production cost. 26, 25, 29, 24. We will brew you. How many do I need? 100 liters. Wow, speed run over here. Power ales. Okay, hang on. Ales with strength in the highest value. So if we go into here, look at herbal ales, strength of 4, 5, 3, 4. We need to bump up the strength a little bit. Let's go new recipe. We want to make an herbal. Then we got to bump the strength up a ton without bumping everything else up. Slight issue. Our foam is in the yellow. Hang on. Let's just redo this because I screwed up. Okay, we want to add 2 things of hops just to try and test it. We also should toss in some yeast. You know what? Yeah, maybe we'll throw a little bit of everything in there, you know? All right, let's get some strength going. No, hang on. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Hold on. I don't know what I was thinking with all the yeast and hops and stuff. Let's go you. And then standard yeast, drop some. I don't hate that. And then we can raise it. A little bit. So we need to go up to there. But we also need What if I go 2 of those? Okay. That's good. Yeah. We'll do that. And then herbal for comp 2.0 question marks. Is this a 2.0 or is this a 3.0? This is a 2.0. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a 2.0. So we're going to research that, and then we're going to brew it, and then we're going to ship it off. What do we got going on? Herbal and a farmhouse. We'll speed it up. Hefeweizen. I feel lucky. There we go. Because we should have enough right there. Oh, I love it. All right, let's give the rest of the Hefeweizen to these guys. I love not having to brew anything and just having it ready. That one goes there. That one goes there. So now we've completed those. Okay. Who do we think is going to brew this the best? That's the better question. Because it's all the same. Like, we're not getting... He might get us a little more. That's all of our money. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Then we're going to try and store it. I'm going to see if we can't store it, because then it gets a bonus. So I hope he brews it quickly. In theory, at least, right? Then we can keep making some money. Let's go 19. Okay, so they didn't like the 19. But I got a 19 earlier. Okay, so 29 days remaining. We're going to push this as long as possible. A light ale. Okay, so they accepted a 26% increase. How many light ales do we have? A 7, an 8, and an 11. Yeah, we'll just pay, bro. We need to sell all of that. Sell all of that. So now I'm just doing my, typical inventory sweep of sell the old stuff, bring some new stuff in, try and, revamp our inventory a little bit. And by that I mean give us the stuff that's not going bad and sell the old stuff. Yeah, we still got 210 liters. We will sell it. Then our guys get to drink that. Let's negotiate a little bit. A blonde ale, 100 liters. Once again, let's start doing some math. 12, 11, 10. 10 is going to be the cheapest. Okay, I do need to... I want to give that... No, you know what? Nope. Do that. We have 10 days. We have 13 days remaining. Crap. Okay. So this started in the beginning of September. Where is it going? That's a better question. It is a 2-day delivery time. 6, 5, 4. Okay. We're going to ship it out. Get it there in time, I hope. Oh, come on. It said we had 4 days. I shipped it out. Ugh. That's upsetting. I mean, that's almost 100% on me, right? Like, I definitely should have shipped it out earlier. But okay. Pay brew store. We're just gonna store one and hope that that competition pops up soon enough that we can use. Oh, dang it. That we can use this one. I mean, we should have a competition pop up pretty quick. Okay, so they're not liking the 19s, even though we used to always get the 19s. So that brings to mind a good question for you guys. Are you this brings to mind a question. Are you a quality or quantity person? Like if I was to make you pancakes, right? Or pick whatever food you want. But I'll either make you as many pancakes as you can eat, like 1,000 pancakes a day or whatever. Or I'll make you 10 of the really, really, really good pancakes, like the best quality you've ever had. Not saying the others won't be good, but just 10 of like the best. Which would you pick? Would you pick quality or quantity? I definitely think I for sure would pick. Oh, I don't know. I have to think about that one. I was so confident in my answer, and then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I actually don't know what my answer would be. I want to say that I'd pick like quality, but if you think about like going to a restaurant and it's got the really 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 small portions of really good food, and you're like, okay, well I'm still hungry. I think I'd pick quantity. I think I'd have to go with quantity. 16 or 16. Okay, we'll just go with this 16. I also forgot that I can be doing this. It's just for the brewings. I can't. So this is a 50. Let's hope it doesn't go bad before our next one. And pretty much every excess thing we have, we're just going to sell. And it's just going to be for base price. I'm not doing any negotiations. I'm not fighting it. None of that. Negotiate. Okay, hang on. Heffendorf. Okay, we can get Heffendorf to 20s. Maybe it's... Yeah, Heffendorf is the one that normally doesn't like when we raise or lower. Social injustice, bad quality ales they like. Ooh, that actually brings a good point. Alphabetically, let's go quality. I don't know. We're going to try and brew not a bad ale. None of the beers that, we brew are bad. But, oh, dang it. Well, store it. What do you guys like? A Saison. I forgot, we need to brew our Saison. So this is Heffendorf, so we can get up to 20 in theory. They would like an herbal ale. Let's just sell that real quick. Let us go brew our Saison. Wow, it's so expensive. Okay. 10 liters. I'm trying to figure out why my guys aren't drinking, but they are. Just the other thing. Herbal ale. Still some liters left. Sell it. It's fine. Light ale. This is for Malsdorf, which they should be, you know, okay with negotiations. Okay, apparently maybe there's like a glitch, you know? Who knows? A light ale for Hopfendorf. Base price of 20. Awesome. They like it. Light ale. I mean, Hopfendorf will drink anything, so it's fine. Saison. Hefeweizen. This is for Heffendorf. I mean, Heffendorf likes Hefeweizens. That makes sense. 35. That's 31, and that is 29. Let's do that one. Aha! Herbal ale. There we go. So we've sent them our ale. It was, you know, brewed to perfection. All the good things. And an herbal ale. It's 25. I hope our beer wins. You know, like I genuinely do hope that we get a first place, because it's nice, but also it means we have a good beer. We're just going to sell all of our beer in that one place. Heffendorf's going to have so much beer to sell. We need to brew Saisons. This is going to be so much money. Yep. I just spent all of my money brewing Saisons, which is nice. Of course we didn't get that one. Why else would we? Or why would we get that one? We got the quality over quantity event. So make sure you tell me in the comments, do you prefer quality or quantity? Amber ale. We are currently selling no beer. We need 2 amber ales. View competition. Let's skip to results. Heavenly to the last drop. Ale aligns fairly well to the competition style. It stirred no displeasure. She likes when we age our ales, so that's good to know. She gave us a 9, so we got 8, 8, 9. There we go. Look at that. Top of the leaderboard. Get out of here, third place. You're donezoed. Oh, I didn't even see it. Didn't even check that. Look at us. Look at him. He's so happy. All right, so we get the Verdant Spire. Climb not its leafy heights, friend. It's ornamental. 6 fame, duration, and then 40 plus 40% of prices and sales for the winning ale. I'm not sure if that is a bug, but I have not seen any increase in like the winning ale prices in my own personal games. Could just be me, you know? I don't know. But just what I'm seeing. So now we need some ambers. I need 2 amber ales. And an old ale. Um, 53 days. Still 70 liters. And then we're going to sell this one. Still 30 liters. For essentially free. Because why not? Okay, wait, where is this? Heffendorf. So these guys are Scrooges. I'm going to try for 19. We got it. Okay, Old Ale and Farmhouse. Old Ale. And then a Farmhouse. Let's deliver that one. Still 170. We're going to store it because I would like to drink that. So 2 farmhouses now. 250 and 120 is what, 370? We're going to sell 50 liters there, and then we're also going to deliver an order there later. 120 liters. Right. Verifying 120. Aha, Saisan. I don't think we're gonna get this one. Ooh. We did. $110 liters of Saisan. Let's see. Do we have a loan? We do have a loan. Let's repay that loan. You know, almost 1,000 days late. It's fine. There's no late fees. Another Saisan. Wow. Pilsnerheim's having a party. What do you want? Keep all your fermenting sober. Ha ha ha. No drinkies. Old ale. That was cheaper. That was less of a uptick. Nope. less of a markup than any of the other ones we've tried, and we didn't get it. Might have been a city thing. So you go there. What, another Saison? 19? Dude, Pilsnerheim, what are you... Okay. 180. Well, we actually have enough with this one if we're brewing 300 liters, right? Amber Ale. Okay. Let's go look at making an amber ale. You know, for this competition. Amber Ale. There was no bonuses for it. So that's good. Get that malt in there. We'll toss another yeast in there. Let's bump the strength up. Ooh, wow, yeah, I hate that. I hate every second of that one. Okay, we're gonna remove all of those. We're gonna start again. What if... Hang on, I know I keep going back on what I'm doing here. Just bear with me. Nope. Okay, so now we have a baseline. I want to add 2 yeasts. What about some Grite? No. Coffee? No. We need to bump up this. So we need some malt. Okay. This isn't the worst. Okay, so let's remove that. Let's do that. Okay, so now we're kind of in a nice little, what is that, parabola? Is that what I'm talking about? A parabola? But I think it's reversed, so it's like, if this is a graph, right? We start 0, 0, and you go up and down. That's a parabola. So this would be an inverse parabola. I don't know. I never really did good in math. So, yeah. Okay. With that out of the way, we're looking for... We need something that knocks down flavor. That is what we need. We need something that knocks down flavor. You know what? We're going to go with this. Yeah. We'll do you. Amber for comp. And then we're going to see if we can't get that amber ale produced. Actually, first we got to... Yep, there we go. Ooh, actually, hang on. Oh, dang it. We need to actually redo that because we need to get the strength very high. There we go. That was entirely arbitrary, whatever I just added. Oh, actually, no, we can't go with that because one of the judges is going to be mad because it only has one kind of hop in it. So I need to add one more hop off the rip. And then let's start adding some funny stuff. Okay, so we got 2 yeast, 3 yeast, 2 hops, a few malts. Cool. Yeah, that works. Traits. Very good to get chromatic delight. Ester bomb, spiced and full-bodied. You know, if we wanted to add something extra in here, once again, we need something that can knock down the flavor, because there's so much more room to negotiate within this. But like, pale malt is really all we can add, and I don't want to add pale malt, you know? Really don't. But this second amber for competition is because we need to have it sit. Let's do that. Brew that, good sir. I also probably need to focus on just knocking out some of these. What are you? 180. There's still 120 left, and we need 120 for that. Look at that right there. Amber and old. Alrighty, amber, so we got 36, 40, 39, 36. I guess we're brewing a 36. What is this? Oh, we completed the bishop's task. Okay, I honestly forgot what that was. So, damn. Our competition amber is infected. Oh wow, so is this one. Okay, well. Let us sell it. Sell it. We might be missing this one, and that's okay. Amber for comp 2.0. You know, I feel like our strength was much higher. Was I going crazy? I mean, it's entirely possible that I was just legitimately going crazy. Strength 5.9. What if we go to 6.9? I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, we will enroll. I Yeah, we're just gonna brew as much as we can and see how it goes. Guess that's a 51. It's a 39. Yeah, we'll send him this one. I genuinely have no idea what's going on with this right now. So, farmhouse, knew that was gonna happen. Let's brew an old ale. Oh, that's 25. And then that's a light ale. Still not getting the 20%, you know? Heavenly to the last drop. Oof, loved it. This ale aligns well. No one loved it, no one hated it. 8, 8, 9, multiple hops working together. So he likes hops. That's good to know. He likes hops. He doesn't like one hop. Oh, we got second. Okay, so that means if we are able to brew the ale that the other judge likes, competitions, judges. So he likes with more than one hop, and she likes it when it's stored or lagered, right? So if we can do more than one hop, lagered or aged, we've got it made. Let's just start selling, I guess. We want to make as much money as possible. As much money as possible. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Where are we on? Cutthroats like this one. Hey, guess what? Take my ale. We're gonna sell that there. Sell that there. Why are we unhappy? That is my question. What is... Why are we unhappy? What are you? All work, no play. All work, no play. My throat is dry. Okay, well then drink. I have ale right there. Come on, guys. You gotta drink sometime. I can't do everything for you. On that note, Hefeweizens, or we can just keep pumping them up full of everything else. On that note, we are going to end this episode here. And we will figure out what to do with the For Ale, the Bell Tolls event. We will check that out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Right Gaming out.